An intro to fractions. Before going into great detail about fractions, let's take a look at what the word itself means. It comes from the Latin word fractio, which means to break. You may not realize it, but we fracture things all the time. Fractures are not always bad. So here's a quick story. You are an only child, and for spring break, 3 of your friends are coming over to spend some time with you. Your mom is going to take you all to a water park. Since you all didn't have snacks before leaving home, she decides to split some money between the 4 of you equally. All she has is a $20 bill. What can she do to solve this dilemma? She's going to have to break her $20 bill. Since she's dividing the money up equally, everyone will get $5. Here's my favorite definition for a fraction. A fraction represents a part of a whole or any number of equal parts. Simply put, it describes how many parts of a certain size there are. Use other textbooks or go online to find more definitions for fractions. Jot those down in your graphic organizers or in your notes. Now let's get to the basic fundamentals of a fraction using a visual approach. So this bar is going to represent one whole. We're going to take our one whole and break it into 4 parts. By shading in a part, we can begin to visually represent our fraction. This represents 1/4. By shading in another one, now I have 2/4. The third one will give me 3/4, and so on. Feel free to pause the video at this point and see if you can predict what this fraction will be called. I think you got it. It is 4/4. These are 2 important terms to know when dealing with fractions. The number on top is called our numerator. It represents the number of parts that we have. The number on the bottom is called the denominator. It represents the total number of parts in a whole. And this fraction is read 2/5. We use fractions every day. We use them when we're telling time. Have you ever heard anyone say 3:15? What about if you're cutting cakes? Or pizzas, or fruit? We also use fractions when you're playing sports. Most games have 4 quarters. You might play 1. The list goes on and on. If you enjoyed this video and it did help, feel free to like and subscribe and share it out to anyone who you think may need help with some fundamentals in fractions. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you in the next video.